Hello again, everybody. This is Derek from ScreamingEagleAirsoft.com, and I'm coming to you today with a dual-purpose video. I'm going to do a know-it-all video, and what we're going to do is we're going to talk about propane compared to green gas, and why it could be more economical to use propane over green gas. What we're going to do is we're also going to chrono my PT92 using green gas, and then we'll turn around and we'll chrono it using propane, just to kind of give you a different, to see if one shoots harder than the other, etc. I'm using .25s, and that's a Taurus PT92 two-tone competition polymer version, and that's the one I'm going to be chronoing. Now, the second part of this video, or the second purpose of this video, is going to be, I'm going to review the propane adapter that I am using. And I'm going to show you the advantages of using actual propane adapter. Cost, efficiency, is the reason why you might get a propane adapter. Okay. All right, and what are some of the hassles of using a propane over green gas and vice versa? Okay, let's start off by showing you the propane adapter real quick, because I'm also going to be using it when I refill the propane. Okay, the propane adapter looks a lot like this. This is solid steel, okay? It's pretty dang sturdy. This is all metal construction, okay? The inside has like a spring for your propane to screw on the top of your propane, and then it has a green gas type gas nozzle on the top that would apply the pressure so that no gas would leak when you tighten it up on your your propane adapter. Okay, it's extremely good condition. It comes with a little yellow, red cap that goes over your nozzle to keep it from getting dinged or dented in transport or shipping or anything like that. Okay. I know a lot of you have bought green gas before. I have this green gas, which didn't cost me a whole lot, and then I have the standard bottles of green gas right here, which this is the Firepower green gas, and this is the King Arms soft air gas. You can get both of these from my distributor. Okay, you can get both of them from me. When you order green gas, you will get one or the other of these two. Both of these have the exact same part number, and they come from our distributor, willy-nilly which one you're going to get. They have exactly the same amount of gas in them, the same exact bottle. The only thing different, in my opinion, is that Firepower, which is the Palco brand name, has rebranded the King Arms soft air gas. I bet you the gas inside here is the exact same bottle. They just put a different piece of paper over it. Okay. We're also going to be using some silicone spray, and then we're also going to be using, back to these. I'm sorry, let me get back to these. These cost right around $15 or $16 a can, okay? You can get these at most airsoft stores have these. You can get these from ScreamingEagleAirsoft.com. When you do, you can expect it to be shipped a little bit slower because it has to be shipped hazard, which is ground. Okay, just FYI. Okay, propane fuel. Okay, you can buy these propane tanks at any of your outdoor stores, okay? We're talking Grandpa's Outdoors, Gander Mountain, Bass Pro. You can even get this at Walmart, okay? You can get these propane, and this just happens to be Ace. You can get this at Ace Hardware, propane fuel, okay? And these are the propane tanks that I'm going to be using. Let's go ahead and open one of these out of the plastic. You get, what I did, I went to Ace, and I got both of these, 2 tanks, for $7, okay? 2 of these tanks for $7 compared to 1 of these cans for $15. Okay, doing math, right? Okay. Okay, let's start off by putting the propane adapter on the propane tank. This is a propane tank. I'm just pulling the plastic cap off, and you see the propane tank. Now this should screw right down on it. Pretty standard, basic, threaded screw me dealio. Okay. Okay, now right there, and then you're going to go screw just a little bit more. Okay, it's completely on. It feels like it is on. Didn't hear any gas leaking out of that or anything like that. Okay, when using green gas, one of the advantages of green gas, the whole purpose behind green gas, is basically the gas has a silicone mixture mixed in with it. This one says high-end gas airsoft guns. Yeah, okay, whatever. This one says silicone oil added for optimum performance. Yeah, okay. You know, where propane directly, just straight propane, is going to use up, or it's going to dry up your rubber seals in your gun. So I recommend manually taking your own silicone and spray it on your seals before and after using propane, so that your seals don't dry up. Okay. I got my chrono set up. I got my magazine loaded. I don't have any gas in it yet, but let's go ahead and show you the chrono of these. .227, 230, 227, 237. Alright, now I've reloaded 25s back in the magazine, and I loaded up the magazine with propane the exact same way you would load green gas. You just push it down and load it in. Now let's fire it and let's see if there's any chrono difference. .263, 247, 240. Okay, we're staying consistent. 238. It's dropping a little bit. 223. Whoa. 228. 237. All right, guys. Well, you saw me load my Taurus PT92 with green gas and then again with propane, and you'll notice that the propane, in my opinion, shot harder. Okay, it shot about 20 FPS more than the green gas version. And it looks like I'm going to get a lot more out of this can. Well, I haven't used it. I'm not sure exactly how much is in this, but it seems like it's about twice as much. It says this is 16 ounces, and it says this is 8 ounces, so it's exactly twice as much. So if it costs me half as much to get 4 times as much gas, it's a no-brainer. I'm probably going to go with propane. The only problem is you got to get a propane adapter, and usually those propane adapters tend to be pretty expensive. You can get the plastic ones, you can get the metal ones. I recommend the metal ones because plastic ones aren't going to last you. They'll probably break. You drop it in the wrong area and boom, you're out. And then you also need to make sure you have some silicone oil on hand and spray it before and after you load, you know, for a day. You know, I'd make sure that I leave it stored with a little bit of silicone oil on it so it doesn't dry it out. And every time I start loading, I'm gonna, maybe every other time I load it, I'm gonna spray a little bit of silicone on there. And because you're not shooting silicone every time you shoot it with the gas, it's not lubricating your gun every time. I might have to lubricate my slide a little bit more often. What the heck, you know? This little can only cost me about $8, and it's lasted me for, I don't know, a whole year almost. So I don't have a problem using silicone as long as I'm saving as much as I'm saving with propane. That's my opinion. So, but you can pick up green gas if you want. Green gas comes with the nozzle pre-built. It's self-contained. You load it, got the silicone oil already in it, you can chuck it. Or you can go the extra mile and get the propane adapter, propane at any hardware store, and your silicone oil, and you'll be set. So, and you get a little bit more FPS, in my opinion, based on what we just chronoed with the 25s. All right, well, thanks for coming out and checking out this know-it-all video or this propane adapter review. Please subscribe. Remember, guys, whenever you're on the airsoft field, play safe.